Well, thank you very much, everyone. Great honor to have you. I know you've all been working very hard and very successfully. And it's a wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin. Is Johnny here from World Cup? I want to thank you for the selection. And they just had a presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful, this is the trophy. This is a big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event, and Gianni Infantino is my friend for a long time, and during my first term, we worked out a deal to get the World Cup, and then because of lots of interesting things that happened, I ended up being president. Wanted to shut up. I was always disappointed. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to serve 8 straight. Instead, we did it the hard way, but maybe the more important way. So I will be with you as president, Johnny. So maybe you could just say a few words and show how beautiful the World Cup trophy is. Thank you. Yeah, sure, please. Yeah.
The famous key.
That's a great key.
You want to open it, President? Or
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with the absolutely best players in the world. And for the first time in history, this competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June.
Right.
Obviously in Miami. Final on the 30th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. The trophy is special because it is a key, and because, as you can see, if I manage to do that, yes, it's a bit tricky. It's like that. So this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this form, because it represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There is no other.
Welcome to the Meet Damien channel. But we're looking at the summit right now for the White House.
It has engraved the history of the game, soccer or
and then
football as we
after this,
call
I'll
it.
be looking at
The
the charts here.
participating teams of
See
the
what
first edition, the stadiums, the beautiful stadiums in 11 cities in the United States of America where this competition will take place. So at the same time, past, present, and projected to the future. And if I may, President, say another 2 words, and then I let you work. I would like to congratulate the President and the administration for not only for the World Cup,
we're looking to see if they're going to do a no tax on crypto. That's the biggest thing that they haven't talked about yet.
but also for this initiative that you are speaking about here. If I may add something in this respect, I'm not an expert at all, but FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the world is worth around 270 billion a year. 70% of that, Mr. President, is in Europe. So imagine the potential that there is around the world only in soccer if we develop it. And so FIFA is very, very interested under my presidency to develop a FIFA coin, to do it from here, from America, and to conquer the 5 billion soccer fans in the world. So if there is anyone here who is interested to team up with FIFA, here we are, together with the United States of America, and we will conquer the world of soccer with the FIFA coin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That coin, that coin may be worth more than FIFA in the end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Huh? Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Great job. I just thought you should see this trophy because it's really, you know, it's the biggest sporting event in the world, and we have it here. And we appreciate being selected. Thank you very much, Johnny. You do a fantastic job. And welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. I know that many of you have been fighting for years for this, and it's an honor to be with you at the White House. I want to thank the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs, Treasury Secretary. This is David right here, in case you don't know. You know David. And a man who's doing a great job as Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, who's right here. Scott, thank you very much. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, wherever you may be, Howard. Hi, Howard. He's doing some interesting work right now with all that's going on. He's right in the middle of it and doing a great job. Thank you. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler. And thank you. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Thank you, Hester. Acting CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking. I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. Not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows?
Bitcoin.
Right?
You're storing it. 200,000 Bitcoin. I'm not going to sell it anymore.
Who knows?
That's
Who
great
knows?
news,
But
guys.
so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce Departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the taxpayers. We don't want any cost to the taxpayers. In addition, my order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It was ridiculous what they were doing. But in the end, They came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way, of tremendous method of growth. And things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way. The U.S. dollar, long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can. And they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxton. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. Yeah, we know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the asset side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people, while most past presidents have created debt. And a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings, and I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the Controller of the Currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and amend all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime. And as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that, and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it, he embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard. Kelly, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said, we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership, and God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front
Actually,
of the camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago, you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. Do you, not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but
sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
Okay, we'll come right.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. Right. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Letnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual. But we're way in the lead, as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved. But we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you. But this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal. And you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please.
Oh no. What's going on with this? Hey. Don't know what happened with that one. Let's see if I can get this one going here. Let's see. Come on. Really? We lost the broadcast? All right. Let's see who's still here with me, guys. Yeah, it looks like we lost the broadcast on there. And the one thing that we were all looking for was a no tax on crypto, which would get more people excited about crypto and maybe get some stock market investors to start buying crypto. But they did not say that at all in this crypto WhiteHouse crypto summit at the White House. They did mention that they're going to work on stablecoin legislation, which we already knew. That's nothing new. And that they're having a Bitcoin strategic reserve, which they did yesterday, so that's nothing new. And then they basically said that any other assets that they seize that's related to crypto, that they're going to add that to the digital asset stockpile. So I guess that's where the old coins are going to go, if it's not Bitcoin. And yeah, we're looking at the charts right now, and I can show you that the price of Ethereum is cratering. All right, it's dropped in the last 5 minutes here. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart here. We lost about 1.3%. We got a low as 21.12 here. But I was monitoring it before this meeting started. We were at like 2160, 2180. Okay, so Ethereum is taking a nosedive right now. Bitcoin kind of doing the same. You have 3 red candles here on the 5-minute live stream. I mean, on the 5-minute chart here. So yeah, Bitcoin is also not liking the news here, or at least the price of Bitcoin is not liking the news here. We basically didn't get what we were looking for, guys. They're not saying anything about buying Bitcoin for the strategic reserve, and they're not saying anything about no tax on crypto. And then that broadcast went dead on me. I could try pulling it up one more time, see if anything changed here. But it looks like that the broadcast is over for now. Okay. But hey, I see that Lisa's in the chat. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it is interesting, KG, that they did the they did this, because they probably did not want to affect the stock market while they're giving out this news. But the crypto markets definitely, they're open 24/7, 365. You know, on a leap year, 366 days a year, and the crypto markets are not liking the news so far. But it's saying that this live stream has concluded. All right. I don't think I can get anything more out of this. That was it. There wasn't really anything remarkable as far as them ending it. You know, that was Trump right there, saying thank you, and then that was it. Like that was. That was it. So this is causing Bitcoin to take a nosedive because a lot of people that were buying Bitcoin and crypto this past week and the weeks prior to this, they were hoping that they were going to say something about buying Bitcoin. They did not say that. They're not buying any other altcoins. I'm not sure why Donald Trump this past weekend on Sunday said altcoin season is starting. It's almost as if like he doesn't know what he's talking about or somebody else wrote that for him because this is not altcoin season. Look at this. This is not altcoin season starting up. Everything's in the red here, guys. Bitcoin's down 4%. Solana's down almost 1%. Ethereum is down 3.5%. XRP down 8%. Sui down 4.2%. Aptos is like the only one that's up today. It's up 3%. AVAX down 4%. Cardano down 10%. And the list goes on. These cryptos are in the red because we didn't get anything meaningful or useful here for the crypto markets. I'm sorry, I got to be bearish when things are bearish, but that was a nothing burger. They didn't tell us anything new. The big thing that they could have made this summit big enough for everybody to be excited about, they did that yesterday. They signed the executive order yesterday, so that kind of like threw people in for a loop. That came out of nowhere. And today they're just telling us what they did, and they're not really telling us what they plan on doing besides, okay, we're going to be nice to crypto. Right, but that doesn't create any buying pressure in the market. All right, so let's look at the prices of Bitcoin and crypto here. I'm looking at coinmarketcap.com, and you can see that everything in the past 24 hours is in the red. Bitcoin in the red, Ethereum in the red, XRP in the red, Binance is in the red, Solana slightly up right now for some reason, Dogecoin down, Cardano down, Tron, Chainlink down. There, Tron was like the only one that was up actually, and Stellar's down, Avalanche down, Sui down. Okay, guys, I mean let's just call it what it is. We're in a crypto bear market, and Donald Trump and the Trump administration didn't really help. They didn't hurt, but they didn't help. Okay. So I think a lot of people are starting to have resentment towards Trump and the World Liberty Financial company that Trump started. People are resenting it because it seems like all they did was everything they did for themselves, but they didn't really do anything positive for cryptocurrencies. Okay. And what have they done? They basically said that they're not going to sell Bitcoin. Okay, but they weren't selling it. I mean, they sold some of it last year, but that was under the Biden administration. They haven't sold any since Trump came into power. So that's not really any special new news there. And they basically said that they're not going to sell Bitcoin. And any crypto that they get, they're just going to put into a stockpile. So that's like neutral news. I wouldn't call that bullish. I wouldn't call it bearish. It's just neutral. Okay, whatever. You're not buying or selling crypto. But the key thing that they didn't say is they did not say that they're buying crypto. They're not buying crypto. And I don't know why they did not say that. If they were planning on doing it, they should have said that today, or like that they're working on it. Okay. The only thing that they said is that they're working on stablecoin legislations to make the U.S. dollar stronger. And stable coins will make the U.S. dollar stronger because they have to buy U.S. dollars to have a 1-to-1 ratio with the amount of money that is in stable coins. Okay, let's see how U.S. dollar tether is looking right now. Okay, U.S. dollar tether. Look at U.S. dollar tether dominance. U.S. dollar tether dominance is going up right now on the 5-minute chart. U.S. tether dominance. Tether dominance is at 5% of the total market cap of crypto. If I zoom out to the daily chart here, this is not good. Not good. Okay. Let me just clean things up here a little bit. Okay. I got some previous chart work in here. U.S. US dollar tether dominance was going down throughout October and November. This was the bull run that you guys saw, okay, back in October, November of the 2024. Then we went sideways during January. Then in February, this tether dominance has been creeping up. That means people are selling their crypto and putting it into tether for now, which is basically like selling crypto just to be in dollars. We want tether dominance to come back down again into like 4%, 3%, 2%. Right now, it's creeping up. That is the beginning of a bear market. Okay, if we keep on going on this trend, right? We'll draw out the trend line. If we keep doing this on US dollar tether dominance, okay, and we just keep on trending up, all right, to like 6 or 7%. You know, we were at 6 or 7% in like September and August of last year when Bitcoin was at 50 grand. So is that where Bitcoin's going next? Because the way the trend is showing, we're going towards tether dominance at like 7% and Bitcoin at $50,000 again. I'm sorry to be bearish on you guys, but I mean, this is what I see if the trend doesn't break. Okay. And we thought today was going to be the trend breaker. We thought today was going to be bullish news. Give us something. Give us a reason to buy crypto. Okay. It would have been great if they said that they were buying crypto. They did not say that. It would have been great if they said no tax on crypto. They did not say that. So that is why the market is tanking. I'm expecting Bitcoin to come back down and retest the 200-day moving average here. Okay. Let's get into the price of Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's at $86,000. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay. But this red line right here, the 200-day moving average. Okay. That 200-day moving average is currently sitting at $83,000. We might see Bitcoin come down to $83,000 in the next few days here. That's my bearish target. If we go below that, we lose the 200-day moving average, then you could probably try to retest this candle wick where Bitcoin came down to like $78,000 last Friday. And then it just gets worse after that, because then what? Then we see Bitcoin retest the last cycle high of $67,000. If that happens, guys, that is the most pathetic bull run I ever seen in crypto and Bitcoin. Okay, because Bitcoin, if it comes back to the cycle top that it made, that is a completely that's never happened in Bitcoin history. Like I'll tell you, like when I came into Bitcoin and crypto, the first cycle for me was like 2017 is when I bought my first Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin, its previous cycle top was like $1,000. Okay. And then Bitcoin went up to like $19,000. And then it dropped down to like $3,000, but it never went down to $1,000. Okay. And then the second cycle, when we saw Bitcoin go from, past $19,000 in 2020, okay, we've seen it go to $69,000 in 2021. We did not go right back down to 19,000. Well, actually, no, I take that back, actually. Yeah. Actually, Bitcoin did go back to the last previous cycle top. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin is capable of doing that, and it looks like we're going to do that again this time, but man, Bitcoin didn't even do a 2x from the previous cycle. I'm sorry to be yelling, guys. I might be losing some viewers here because of that yelling, but I mean, the frustration is now being shown in the Bitcoin market right now. Bitcoin had a previous cycle high of like $69,000 in this area, and it couldn't even double the price before it went sideways at $100,000. And now here we are, 200-day moving average is like our last line of support. Once we lose this 200-day moving average, if we go below $80,000 on Bitcoin, I'm calling it a bear market for sure. I mean, Bitcoin at $87,000, it's already teetering on a 20% correction from the cycle high top of $109,000. We're already there. Okay, in stock market world, they would call that a bear market if it's down 20%. So if we go down even further, to like $70,000, I mean, for sure we're in a bear market. Okay. But let me try to clean things up here a little bit. The bullish case, if Bitcoin does start to show some bullish signs here, is that we're probably going to retest this 200-day moving average. We're probably going to come down to 80,000, the low $80,000 area one more time, and then maybe we can create a double bottom over here. If we negate and we just forget that this candle wick even happened. If we just come down to like $80,000, bounce off of that, and then start heading back towards $96,000, $97,000. That's basically where we want to see Bitcoin get back up to before we can start getting excited again. And I'll pull up the VRVP here real quick, and it just shows you, like, it shows the support. So right now the point of control is at $96,000. We need to get back up to $96,000 on Bitcoin. I don't know if we need to get bullish on Bitcoin again. But I see we got some user requests here. I see we got a couple from KG here. KG wants to see Suku and Ina. All right, we'll take a look at Suka and Ina since you mentioned it. Those might be the only cryptocurrencies that are actually pumping on a day like today. But yeah, I feel like at this point it's better for the Trump administration to not say anything about crypto, and then maybe the markets can start going back up again, and we can go back to having a normal bull market like we were having before Trump came into office. All right, let's get into it. You said Suku. Looks like I can find that data off of Coinbase here. Suku is currently trading at 5.5 cents, up 37%. So you found yourself a winner if you were able to buy this earlier this week. This thing is handsomely rewarding you right now. You are now above the 50-day moving average, which is at 5.5 cents here. You got the 21 EMA, which could provide support if you do come down. That's at like 0.048 pennies. And let me just zoom out here. Let's see what I never seen this crypto chart up until now. Let's see what is the history on this thing. This thing has been around since 2022. Okay. Looks like it had a pretty sick bull run back in March and April of last year, 2024. This thing was up at like 18 cents. And then it had another bull run here in December of 2024 when it got up to like 13 cents. I'm looking at the VRVP. VRVP is showing that the point of control is at this blue line here at 6 cents. So it looks like it's trying to climb itself back up to 6 cents. And excuse me, you got the value area high where 50% of the volume has been traded at in the last, over the past year now. Says that the value area high is at about 12 cents. So 12 cents should be your price target on this crypto if this thing continues on the bull run here. You have the value area low here at 4 cents. So that could possibly be where you could put a stop loss. If this thing goes down below 4 cents, you probably want nothing to do with it because it's probably going to go lower. As I zoom into the chart here, it looks like you've been in a downward, falling wedge here that started ever since beginning of December. But yeah, it looks like you're trying to break out of that falling wedge. Let me just get rid of the VRVP here and clean things up here. Get rid of the moving averages and see what the trend line is looking like here. If I draw the trend line matching the highs here, high to high, high to high. Okay. So yeah, you can see that it clearly broke this downtrend that it was in and is doing that literally today. You want to see this cryptocurrency possibly, I mean, it would be nice if you can get another day where it goes up 30% again. Okay, but that's highly unlikely. You'll probably see this cryptocurrency trade sideways here at like 5.5 cents on its way to 6 cents. And it looks like it will probably create a bull flag if it's going to continue being bullish here. What would be great is if it's not bullish and it comes back and does a retest off of this downtrend line, you could come in and buy it again at 4 cents See if you get a bounce off that downward trend line here. Okay. But yeah, if you got into this crypto yesterday or even a few days ago, you're sitting pretty right now. It's one of probably the one and only cryptocurrencies out there that's doing well today, very well. Let's look at ENA. You put ENA in the chat, okay? We'll take a look at ENA. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. So many to keep track of. ENA or Athena, that's what it is. Athena, ticker symbol ENA. All right. Athena up 20% today. Currently trading at 43 cents. Athena has also been this one has also been in a falling wedge as well, right? If I connect the highs here, and then I'll just try to connect the lows here as well. So this thing looks like it was in a falling wedge for a while there, but now it's kind of trading sideways out of that falling wedge. Looks like you're getting support right over here at 33 cents. So I would put a stop loss. I would put a stop loss if I was strategizing the stop loss here. You probably want nothing to do with Athena if it's going below 32 cents. Okay, so put a stop loss at 32 cents, and that should protect yourself from losing any more money on this crypto. Let me go ahead and turn the moving averages here. Okay, you got this white line here is the 21 EMA. 21 EMA is saying that it should be at 41 cents. It's a little bit above that. So that 21 EMA is going to act as a resistance line as this thing tries to climb back up. But then, as it trades sideways, this one's probably going to create a bull flag here as well. And then you can use 40 cents as your support level. And then you want to see this cryptocurrency climb right back up to the 200-day moving average, that red line at 57 cents. And then you can start being bullish on this crypto here. So my first target would be 57 cents if I was going to start taking profit on this crypto. And then you just got to see, like, the measured move for the falling wedge should look something like this here. Okay. You measure from the top of the falling wedge to the bottom of the base here. You just take that measured move to like where you're breaking out right over here at 33 cents. And it's saying that this blue number here, 94 cents, should be where this cryptocurrency is probably going to come back to. And I bet you that's where the VRVP high volume node is at. Yep, look at that. Okay, I turn on the VRVP, and you got the value area high, this white line at 92 cents, 94 cents. So that should be your long-term price target on Athena here, if you're gonna continue riding this thing up to higher prices here. Value area low on this is at 40 cents, right? I said the stop loss should be around that area. Or maybe I said it was like 33 cents or 30 cents. You want nothing to do with this crypto below 30 cents. But yeah, value area low looks like it's hanging out at like 32 cents. And you got the point of control basically where you're at right now at 41 cents. So, okay. Those cryptos might be worth throwing your hat into the ring and seeing if you can make some money off of them. They've already been beaten down, so I like that. You know that they have been as high. This crypto has been as high as like $1.20, so it gives you some price targets to look forward to in the future here. I like that. I like that pick you made there, KG. All right, let's see. I don't have any, but I've had it on my watch list for a few months. It's like Alchemy and Onyx Coin. Okay, it's one of the low cap utilities that Alex Becker likes so much. Those coins are going to be the biggest recipients of higher Ethereum prices. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. But you mentioned Onyx Coin. Let's take a look at Onyx. XCN USD. See how Onyx is doing. All right. Onyx Coin is also in a falling wedge downward trend pattern here. I have done some previous chart work here. We got a Fibonacci analysis saying that Onyx should get some the deep retracement level of the 0.236 level is at 0.013 pennies. So I think we've seen that. Yeah, about like last Friday, we've seen that. Okay. So, you know, you can put your stop loss there, or you can make it a little bit more loose. You got the 100-day moving average coming in. That might give you some support here. That's coming in at 12 cents. So maybe you put your stop loss at 11 cents. And if it's not going to respect these levels here, then you probably don't want to stick around in this cryptocurrency, because if it's not going to respect the 100-day moving average, and if it's not going to respect the Fibonacci here, and also this high volume node at 12 cents, then you're probably going to come down to the point of control here at 0.002 pennies. Yikes. Okay, and you might get some support here at the 200-day moving average at 0.006 pennies. That's like a 50% haircut from where you are right now. So, Onyx coin, it's in a good value area, but you know, it needs to break this downtrend. You want to see some higher lows here, and you want to see higher lows here on the RSI as well. This could be the beginning of a higher low here. We'll have to see in the next few days how this pans out, but you already have the low here on Friday at 37 on the RSI, and right now you're at 39. The next few days, you want to see more buying pressure coming into this crypto, and you don't want to see your RSI go below 39, or else you might still be in a downtrend on this crypto. And that's how I'm reading that one. If we were to be bullish here on Onyx coin, you could see Onyx coin come up to the value area high, this white line here at 2.5 cents, which is basically where the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement levels at for this crypto. All right, KG's got another one for us. ACH. Okay, let's take a look at. I think that's Alchemy, right? Let's take a look at ACH. At some point, I want to take a look at the price of Bitcoin to see how it's faring up after that crypto summit. To me, it was disappointing. I don't know. You guys leave your thoughts in the live chat. Let me know what you guys thought about that crypto summit. Was it disappointing? Was it bullish? Or are you just neutral? Like a nothing burger? Tell me in the comments and in the live chat here what you guys think about that crypto summit. I thought it was disappointing. And at best, I thought it was neutral. There was nothing bullish about it. Nothing. Bullish would have been no tax on crypto, and bullish would have been them saying that they're going to buy more crypto. KG says he thinks the crypto CEOs were nervous as hell. They're just happy that there's a White House administration that's not suing them. If anything, they're relieved. They don't want to say anything to rock the boat at this point. They're already happy the way things are right now. The crypto CEOs. But going into Alchemy Pay, we're at 2.5 cents here, up 4% today. ACH, Alchemy Pay, you can see we have the, let's see if you guys can remember here. You know, you got the point of control is this blue line, the value area low is this white line below, and the white line above the point of control is the value area high. Okay, so the value area high, if this thing is going to get bullish, is about 4 cents. This cryptocurrency could come back up to the point of control at like 3.5 cents to 4 cents, and you'll probably be making about, I believe, a 60% gain on your investment here. Let me just measure that out there. If we come out from 2.5 cents and we get up to just 3.5 cents with a point of control, that's 39%. And if you get up to 4 cents here, that's about a 50% gainer on this crypto. Okay. Alchemy has, it looks like it's trying to create a all right, let me get rid of the VRVP here real quick. Alchemy looks like it's creating a higher low here on the daily chart, so I'm liking what I'm seeing there. It's also getting support off the 200-day moving average. I mean, it's literally on the 200-day moving average at 2.5 cents. But what I would like to see is, I like to see this thing create pretty much like a double bottom. Okay, if this is the bottom here for Alchemy and we start going up to higher prices here, then you have to measure it, you know, from the bottom, between the two bottoms here. You just measure to the high that it made in between the two bottoms at like, what, 4 cents here. You take this measured move, you put it to like the top of that high in between the two bottoms. It gives you the measured move here. This thing could go right back up to like 5.5 cents. And I think we've seen that already. We've seen that back in February 1st. This thing was at almost 6 cents. Okay. So those are your bullish price targets on Alchemy. Bearish. If you're gonna get bearish on Alchemy, if you lose the 200-day moving average, which is like where you're at right now, you could come down to basically 2 cents, where we had the last low made back in January of 2025, January 25th of 2025. Let me just pull the VRVP, see if it agrees with me. VRRP. Let's see, VRVP. VRVP is saying most of the volume is above us, but we do have some volume here at 2 cents. So the bearish target on this thing is this thing could possibly come down to 2 cents, and then maybe you get a bounce off that level to higher prices. All right, let's see. KG is very active in the chat here. Yeah, Trump could be a wild card. With you just want to make sure you don't rock the boat with Trump. I think they were just happy to be there, and they feel things are going their way, so they're not gonna say anything to like make Trump get upset. You said $400 million just went to Coinbase. That's interesting. Are you getting that off of news on Twitter? Is that Twitter, crypto Twitter news right there? Let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin right now. Price of Bitcoin is currently sitting at $86,500. I think we're pretty much at the same price that we were after the summit came to an end. So that makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. Let's see, how low did we get since I went live here? Looks like around like 405, right after the crypto summit was over. We saw Bitcoin get down to 85,500, and now we're currently trading at 86,500. Could this be a higher low compared to the low here on last Thursday, yesterday? I don't know. This is a very hard market to trade. Let's just zoom things out here to the daily chart. Let's try to game plan this here, okay, guys? We're gonna game plan Bitcoin for you long-term investors here who are not day traders. Like I said earlier in the live stream, if Bitcoin goes below this 200-day moving average, I would start to become bearish on Bitcoin. If you want to start putting your stop losses in at $80,000 Bitcoin and have nothing to do with Bitcoin after that, then, I can't blame you for that. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I would probably put stop losses at $80,000 or, below this candle wick here at like $78,000. If Bitcoin, loses $78,000, I mean, how much more money do you want to lose at that point? You could put your stop loss right over there and have nothing to do with Bitcoin. Now, if you guys are new to crypto or new to trading, you don't know what a stop loss is, or your trading platform doesn't allow you to do stop losses, then you can just do a mental stop loss, okay? You just say, hey, you know what? When Bitcoin goes down to like $75,000 or 77 or 78 or 80, whatever the number it be, you just sell your Bitcoin. I wouldn't sell all of it. Me personally, I would not sell all of my Bitcoin, but I would sell enough to make me be able to go to sleep and not have to worry about it as the days and weeks go by here. We might be in for a deep retracement where we just stay at $80,000 for like the next couple of months here. Or we could get our bounce back. If we can get Bitcoin back up above $96,000, $97,000, which is where the 50-day and the 100-day moving average is sitting at. If you look at those, this blue line is the 100-day moving average. This green line is the 50-day moving average. If we can get above those lines there at $97,000, I would start being bullish on Bitcoin again. Right now, it's like no man's land. It's like you can't be bullish or bearish on Bitcoin. Between $80,000 to like $95,000, $96,000, you cannot be bullish or bearish on Bitcoin. You just have to sit on your hands and wait until we get like significant price action here. You could say that the last few days have been very, volatile and significant in their own right. But this might be the levels that we're just going to bounce off between like the next few days, few weeks here, maybe in the next few months, until we get something bigger happening for Bitcoin. I thought we were going to see no tax on crypto, but we didn't get that. Maybe we might get that in the next few weeks here or in the next few months. I would also like to see them say that they're gonna start buying Bitcoin, like with U.S. tax dollars, or acquire it another way while using the gold that they already have in Fort Knox to go buy Bitcoin, swap it for Bitcoin. That would be, that would be interesting, and it wouldn't cost tax dollar money. We're just trading one thing for another. But if they swap into Bitcoin, it's not really buying Bitcoin. Well, actually, I think they would have to buy. They would have to sell the gold to then go buy Bitcoin. So maybe that would create some buying pressure. But yeah, I would like to see those things come into fruition in the future for me to be more bullish on crypto and more bullish on Bitcoin. And then we still have like possible ETFs, exchange traded funds for like Solana and XRP. Right now, Solana is trading at $142. If we get a Solana ETF, I could see Solana easily going back up above $200. And then if we get an XRP ETF, I could see XRP getting above $3 as well. Take a look at XRP before I end this live stream here. Yeah, XRP currently trading at $2.41, down 7% today. XRP is more bullish than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other high market cryptocurrencies like Solana and whatnot. And the reason being is because XRP is above the 200-day moving average, which is this red line, and it's significantly above it. It's actually near the 100-day moving average, this blue line here. That blue line is currently at $2.52. So actually, XRP is slightly below it right now. But I mean, yesterday it was above that 100-day moving average. It was looking good. Let's see. I'm going to draw a Fibonacci analysis here on XRP. Okay, let's see. XRP came down. How low did it go down? $1.72. Jeez. Oh, $1.7. I wasn't not lucky to get into the XRP that price. Yeah. So XRP Fibonacci analysis. Let me just get rid of the moving averages here real quick. Hopefully you guys are able to see these numbers. XRP has to maintain the level above the 0.382 of $2.37. If we come down below that level to $2.13, that is like the last line in the sand for you to continue being bullish on XRP. Because if you lose $2.13 or $2.14, if you lose this area right here, it's gonna be a sharp downfall on XRP because XRP doesn't have much support below that. You could probably see XRP get some support at like $1.45, $1.50 if we lose the $2.14 area at this point. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. Those are your bearish targets on XRP. If XRP can get back to being bullish again, you might see some resistance here at the kind of like the top over here at like $3. You can see that the 0.786 level is at $3.05. So that is a level that could end up creating a lower high for XRP. So be on the lookout for that. You want to see XRP push above $3.05. Once it gets above $3.05, you can continue being more bullish on XRP, and you might see XRP retest the highs that it made here at $3.40, and then maybe start climbing as high as the Fibonacci extension level here at $4.44. Okay, but be on the lookout for that 0.786 level, that $3.05 level on XRP. If we reject that and come back lower, I would get the hell out of XRP, because XRP could come right back down to $2 again. Right. Okay. Guys, I think that's going to be it for this live stream. I just wanted to cover the crypto summit, give you my thoughts about the crypto summit. I appreciate you guys coming into the live stream and asking me some cryptos here that you want me to look at. KG, glad you came out. You pretty active in the live stream. Glad to see Lisa came in too. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Show your appreciation. I really appreciate that. I try to do good work here with you guys. Try to keep you guys informed about what's going on in cryptocurrency world. And just to stay more informed about what's going on out there, you guys can look out for my next live stream. I'll probably be going live at 5 p.m. East Coast time on Sunday, March 9th. Okay? Take care, guys.